What makes a student successful is engagement, is actually coming into the classroom and wanting to do the course that they're in. If they don't want to do the course and they're just there because they're marking time to get the credential, then no hope. You have to be engaged in the course that you're taking.
I think if you make one good connection at Seneca, I think if a student makes a good connection, doesn't matter where it is, doesn't have to be with counseling, it could be the guy that's doing the washrooms or whatever, it doesn't matter, or the parking lot attendant. As long as there's a connection that humanizes and brings it together, brings it home for the student, so that there's when you walk in here, it's not an institution, it's a place you come for an education.
Being able to manage time and responsibility, and I think that's the foundation for a lot of the other skills needed for success, like all of your study skills and kind of those good habits, but also being involved in their community is really critical for students to be successful.
Focus. Students, whether they come to class or not, they need to focus on the subject matter. They need to understand it, not memorize it, but understand the concepts and be able to apply those concepts to other ideas. If they don't develop that ability, it's harder for them as they go into higher semesters, because you're asked now to think and apply more than you are to what I would say regurgitate, like you would perhaps do in high school.
It's really just an attitude. So, I mean, intelligence is lovely and matters, and it's wonderful to be organized and capable. But at the end of the day, if you can make it to class and want to get something out of it, then you will. And odds are pretty good at the end of it, you'll succeed.
Take risks, to get involved, be it in class by putting up their hand, by being brave that way, as well as getting involved in networking events, clubs, associations at Seneca or outside in their community.
The busiest students tend to be the most organized and the most successful.
Someone who's well-rounded and has an appreciation for all of their subjects, including English and liberal studies.
And being able to ask for help. I think a lot of times, you know, you ask the class, is it all clear? And there's silence. And I know sometimes they're thinking, not very clear, but they don't want to say it, they don't want to ask for help. So I think if you can ask for help, I mean, teachers love answering questions, and that's, you know, why we become teachers. We like talking and we like answering questions. So I'm thrilled when students say, I don't get it. Whatever you explained just went over my head, because it gives me a chance to rethink what I've taught and to say it better.